I mean, I just listened to this podcast that Joe Rogan did with Elon Musk yesterday or before yesterday,
Oh,
something. And Elon Musk was so certain. He said that in the 5 to 10 years, all computer jobs will be replaced by AI.
oh yeah,
So I don't know if
I agree.
editing will be part of that. I don't know. I really don't.
I think editing will, and I think it's going to destroy Hollywood because if it editing is an opportunity to stand out. You can do something in there that makes your film not blend in. You can add different, text. You can add music, and if AI with how it's programmed, it's just going to make such a generic film where it looks like all the other films that were made. And that's the beauty of starting out as a filmmaker is you don't want to blend in. You want to take as much risks as possible when you're telling stories because you want to stand out. The last thing you want to do is be stuck in the crowd. And so, tell the story in a way that no one else has seen the story. Don't be afraid to show your movie in a way that no one else has shown their movie. It's gonna help. It's gonna get you to stand out more.
Mm. What's your take on AI actors?
Oh, I hate them. It's just it's stupid. I don't understand why you need a computer. The computer doesn't have emotion. You would rather have something that is just spitting words than someone that can actually connect to the character and can actually give a 10 times better performance. I don't AI has no place in Hollywood in film, and I hope it stays out of there. I will never use AI for acting, um, for editing, for writing. It's just I'm really scared for what it could do. And that's kind of why like I'm pushing to show what independent makers can do because I think there are so many people that are like, oh, we can just use AI and get the job done. When there's someone like me here that's like, no, my life, what I want to do is I want to make movies. Don't take that moment away from me with a computer. Like that's not fair for me.
But it's cheaper.
That's what they say. That's like it's come to a money thing. It's creativity and money are like the two center points of film, and money is now taking over creativity to the point where all your blockbuster films are the same film now. You go into the film, you know exactly what the beginning is. You know the ending is going to be this beautiful, happy ending where everybody loves each other, and that's the end of the film. There are no more risks taken. They just want a quick cash grab, and the few movies that actually have emotion and get praised are the ones that are winning Oscars right now, are the ones that are making um, money because there's just in Hollywood right now, no one is taking risks. No one is trying to be creative and stand out, and that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make a name in the scene by standing out, by telling different stories, um, by having different endings that you wouldn't expect from a movie. My main genre is horror and thriller. And in those genres, you just expect blood and death. You don't expect there to be a story, but I try to stand out by telling a really emotional story with your deaths and your blood that make you feel as a person, A lot of movies today are considered a distraction where you go into the theater for
Content.
2 yeah, you go into the theater for 2.5 hours to forget about your life and just enjoy this. And that's not what I want. I want you to go in and find someone or something in my film that you can connect to, that you can say that character resembles me. And I actually feel really good that I am not alone with this feeling because that character on screen also feels this way. I'm going to leave this part of the film in my life forever because I connect to the character. I'm not shooting to make a perfect film. I'm shooting to make the story stick with people and make them care about it and feel about these characters. My characters are not perfect, and they're supposed to resemble life. I played a character where I was a serial killer that killed people for his brother because he was afraid that the way the world was, his brother was going to die because of all the drug dealers and the murderers out there. And it's an emotional thing because you actually can feel for him. You know that how bad America and well, I mean, I know you're from Germany, but like how bad the world is and all the crime that
We do know
you
how
un-
bad America is. Don't worry.
yeah, yeah, I bet. Like you understand how my character feels because he wants his brother to have the life he deserves, but he can't let him do that when he knows about all the terrible things that happen in his country. So he takes it in his own hands to kill the people that could hurt his brother. And that's an emotional story that you're not just gonna go in to a movie theater, watch the movie, and then forget about it. You're gonna feel something because it's such a real and compassionate story. And that's the same with The Wanted. You know, it's about these two boys where my character is afraid to leave his brother and is afraid that he doesn't know what to do. And I'm sure there were so many people in the audience that were going to college and they were afraid of leaving their sibling, and they could just feel that they could connect to the character. And that's what I want my films to do, is I want them to stand out and connect to people.
Would you say that always you should always take inspiration from real life events and elements in order to make that happen? Is that the best approach?
Yeah, I think if you want your film to stand out, you need